Okay, Mary Ellen and Phyllis, hi, this is me, Diane. Okay, this is the video. This is Betsy's closet. Okay, Betsy's closet is this is the quilt, and it's got 6 panels, and each one, let's see if the camera focuses in on it. Each one has a unique little cute replica of a 1950s outfit. And I'm sure you guys remember this, the red coat. Remember we used to wear the snow pants? They had the leather bottoms on our feet. And then this is a little dress. Okay, so I started to sew some of the patterns. And now this particular pattern, this is one of them. And this was the rainbow. Let me see, I'll zoom in so you can see it closely. And it's a very pale green, like a mint green with polka dots. And now this is I still have to machine applique. I mean, machine applique is when I go along all the edges and I give it a special stitch just to dress it up, and it looks beautiful. And it's got a little umbrella on it. This one is just a replica. I'm not going to do this one because this one, I had already cut it, so this block doesn't match the rest of the other blocks. But that's what it looks like. And see the stitching on the side. I didn't like the stitching on the side the way that came out. That's why I didn't use that block. But that's what one of the outfits look like. Now, in the middle of the block, I was going to add a little girl, and I hand painted her yesterday. And she came very plain, and the fabric is this color. See, without any of the highlights, this is the color. It's a flesh color fabric. So what I did yesterday was, let me zoom in so you can see closer. I'm going to redo her. I'm not going to use her because I didn't like the way the nose came out, and I didn't like the way the mouth came out. But I'm going to, redo her. She's going to have a different face. But I had made a mistake yesterday when I was coloring it. So I was telling Mary Ellen I made I gave her a Band-Aid because I made her have a boo-boo. and then I put on all my paintings, because I do painting too. I'm an artist, and I make Mary Jane shoes. And so I did all the highlighting of this. This is not appliqued yet. So applique finishes it up. Just makes it look beautiful. Okay? So that's this one. That's part of Betsy's closet. And then this is a panel that I've already completed. So the quilt will have 8 panels. And this is a little sailor's dress. And, it's not appliqued yet. So once all the stitching goes around it, and I do quilt. A quilting is, you ever see the stitching and it goes around and it makes beautiful designs? That's what quilting is, okay? So this is a panel that is complete already. This is the fabrics that they suggest that you use in this particular Betsy's closet. See the fabric? She's using the green and a little bit of the pink and the very pale colors. You can't really see that too good. And so these are the fabrics that I have. Let me focus in on them. Zoom in. This one is zoom out. This one is got like a pink polka dot, and they're iridescents. The pink is such a pretty pink that it has iridescence to it. And then there's the pink. Then there's the little, this one has little baby flowers. You got to use very small print when you're doing children's quilts. Well, but this particular quilt. Okay, let me put the camera, focus the camera so I can fix this. All right, and then I'll show you the next pattern. All right, so that's one quilt. That's the Betsy closet quilt. The next one is Funny Babies. Funny Babies is by Amy Bradley. And these are her funny babies. I hope you could see it. there is 6 panels to this quilt. 3 and 3. And this is the quilt. That's the panel for the entire quilt. And these are funny babies. So now funny babies are cute because, let me see if I have another picture of it. They're all adorable. And I don't have something dark where you can really see it. This is another one of it. And then she makes the little boys. But the little girls, I'll show it to you better. All right. This was just a tester. This is not going to look like what I would do. Because my work, I do perfection. Okay? This is a panel that I tested. I wanted to see how it was going to come out. And that's what it would look like. One of her babies has the bottle. And then has, the shoes. And she has the funny, string hair. That's one of her panels. The other panel is like, all right, I'll show it to you, the small ones. That's one of the baby's faces with the hair. I think that's the boy. See, it says baby boy. Oh, that was a baby boy I showed you. Sorry. This is another panel for the little girl. Okay, and here's another one. See, and that's the actual size of it. But I felt it was too big because that's a lot of fabric that has to be used. So I'm going to shrink it down. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because then, we're going to have a king-size quilt for a baby's crib. And then one of the panels is, that's another panel. The baby's holding the dog. This one's adorable. She's a diva baby. She has a little headband on. And she's holding her pacifier. And that's the same one. And this is another one with the pigtails. See? Okay? And this is another one with the rattle. And then here's one with the pin. It's holding the safety pin. I don't want to make this video too long because then I want to show you the other one. She's holding the pacifier. I showed you that already. So this is, I really reduced it so I could show on my store, what I can make. I have an Etsy store. So if you want to, you can just type Material Girl 338. Google me in and you'll go to my Etsy store and you'll see what I make. I have the Betsy quilt there. You can look at it. Okay, now this is another one. This is the original one I was going to show Mary Ellen. I actually started to show you, Mia. This is Everything Baby, the Everything Baby quilt. And I started to make it. All right, so this is, let me back it up because I'll show you what it is. This is all embroidery. And embroidery is a specialty done. The machine embroiders this and then you put the fabric on it. And then it, it makes special stitching around it. And that's a bottle. This is adorable, the Everything Baby. And if you type it in, Phyllis, you could type it in Google, lunchbox quilts. I think it's called Everything Baby. Okay? And this would be the rattle. And then this is a little duck. See, this was already started. I started to make this. So I had these already. Then this is another, I put these all together. Then it has blocks. There's another rattle. There's the pins. And then it's a girl. here's a lamb. That's another duck. See, and they're, you know, if you press on them, they're a little cushiony. So I didn't put this together yet because I have to, see, I started to make the panels to put them together. I started sewing the blocks, and then here's another set of blocks. Started sewing these, so then I add them in between and around the quilt. So let me show you some other panels. Here's another bottle. And then these are, see, I started to make the panels, okay? Here's the panels. This is a long panel. I don't know if you could see it. See, I put that all together. And then this one, that's another panel. But they're all baby colors that I'm using. Here's the green that I was talking about on the other panel. Here's that pink. And these are shiny. The polka dots are shiny. Very, very pretty. The fabric is beautiful. And then here's, more baby feet. It's another one. This is Acorn Quilts, but type in Lunchbox Quilts. I think it's Lunchbox Quilts or Everything Baby Quilts. You got to put quilts in there. This is where you see it. You'll see it. And then, on each block, she tells you to make so many ducks, so many lambs, so many pins, so many bottles. It's just a repeat over and over again. And then here's another bottle. Okay, all right. And then later on, I do have another quilt that I could show you, but I'm not going to put you on hold and let you hold off. I'll add another video to it. Okay, bye.